Right. Okay. So, yeah, it's my first time on my own here. We are going to kick it off with a game I have played many times, so this should be quite a casual thing to watch. It's not really, I wouldn't call it a walkthrough. I'd say this isn't really a walkthrough. I'd say it's more of a let's play. I will talk through some of the things I'm doing and what's going on as and when we are doing so. But yeah, so kick it off and we'll hit start. May already be a save here. So there is, but we're not going to do that. We're going to hit new game. Yes. Fine. Proceed. So we're just going to play on normal. Because easy is too easy. Hard can be difficult. I've played it before, but I want this to be quite a casual watch, and I don't want it to be too difficult for people to try and grasp, which I won't be able to talk through as much stuff. In another place, in another life, another child of man blazes your path. So here we go, we're kicking it off. This is not my character. I do have hotkeys already set, okay. This is a character you play in the prologue. His name is Savon. So this doesn't carry over. What I do here does not impact my actual character.
We near our journey's end. It shows itself.
Here comes the dragon. Back away from that. So I don't want to get hit by that. Here come goblins. Put these down. Oh, I can't hit him. Oh, hit the wrong button there. He's dead. On we go. Oh. This is a rift stone. It calls pawns into action. We'll learn a lot more about this and the pawns later on. Basically, they're AI companions, but we'll learn a lot more about how important and integral they are much later. This is just the introduction. So I can command them here, it's telling me, but I don't do that much because it's not always helpful. It can be, but it can also be a hindrance and impact things that you don't want, like inclinations. And if you've got an inclination set, you don't really want to mess with that because it can cause them to not fight as well in battle. Not do what you want them to do specifically. Every inclination has its perks, depending on play style, and every inclination can have its drawbacks as well. There are some that are seen as the best. Oh, here we go. A bit ominous. Oh, gotta go save this man. Being attacked. So, as you can see, all my weapons are lighting up here. They're all... Oh, he's already dead. Whoops. They are all special. Like, they got this glowing stuff. That is... I don't want to talk to him. I was looking for something. That's a buff that your weapons can get. So my mage put it on me. Morgana here. she buffed my weapon to have all that fire, and different elements are good against different enemies. So fire is good against goblins, so is ice. Ooh, there's a snow harpy. So I've got this skill to strike them out of the sky, always useful. Fire is good against them as well. It stops them from flying. They fall to the ground when it's used, because yeah, it doesn't like they don't like fire. It's not good for them. And it's always nice to keep flying enemies grounded. So fire is always really good against them, because flying enemies are much harder to deal with than grounded enemies. For certain vocations can deal with flying enemies quite. Fighter, which is what this guy is now, is not one. So my character will not be a fighter. He will be a different build. I will explain more about that when we get to it. I think there's some more. Yeah, there are. There's a snow harpy here. See how that was a bit difficult to get them as a fighter. Whereas she is a strider. She has a bow, you see, so much easier for her. She can strike them from range, which is always useful. You always need a ranged fighter in your party for enemies such as this and other ones you will encounter much later on. Like I say, this is an introduction, so there's things that we won't see yet. Take this snow harpy out. If this wasn't an introduction, I would go and open that chest, but none of this stuff carries over, so it's pointless endeavour for me to do so. Head through here.
Arisen! This way, sir!
Yes, this way.
The worm awaits beyond.
The same with this chest, because it's pointless for me to do so.
Arisen! This way,
Yeah, this looks a bit weird, but they will help with the battle coming up if I throw them in here.
The dragon makes its roost.
Here comes one of my favourite enemies. Such an interesting concept and a really interesting fight with a chimera. Well, he's dead. Oh, that wasn't nice then. So fire's quite good against these as well. Ice is really good against the chimera, but we don't have ice. Much too early for ice. The interesting part is this lion here is very weak to this goat rather is very weak to physical attacks, and it attacks with magic. With the lion is the complete opposite. The lion attacks with physical attacks. He's weak to magic. So the goat will cast spells, but it's very weak to a physical attacker, whereas the lion attacks physically, but he's very weak to a magic attacker. So magic is very good against the lion. So here now, with no enchantment, I'm not going to do great damage to the lion. I'm still chipping away his health, but once the fire comes, I'll do a bit more damage because I'll have a magic lift to my weapon, which he doesn't like. That roar can be very annoying because it staggers, so that can be quite irritating because sometimes it's hard to preempt. Like there, I could have moved that. I saw it coming, but I was happy to attack it. I felt like carrying on. This part is hard. We just need to keep away from the lion who jumps around very quickly and can hurt you a lot. There we go. He's getting staggered. He's pretty much done. There we go. The end at the beginning. completed, that will make a lot more sense later on. A lot of people who've watching this have probably played the game, but if you haven't, then yeah, that will make a lot more sense. Anyone who's subscribed to the channel may not have watched, may not have played, but if you have, will understand a lot of what I'm talking about. So this is where we're going to pick our character, and countless lifetimes come to pass. There'll be quite a few cutscenes skipped because we might have to cut them out anyway. Capcom don't always like their cutscenes to be shared. Online. I'll just go with that because yeah, it doesn't really matter more money. This is the build. Oh. No, I want a different voice. Make some more detailed edits with a different hairstyle. That is pretty much everything I want. So we will confirm, and yes, I am ready to play. Today, like every day, we gently lap at the shore near your tiny village. Oh, Kate didn't have long enough to read that. This cutscene often gets copyrighted, although it's a great cutscene, so I really hate it a bit. But it will probably have to be cut out anyway. Very long, and Capcom seems to not like it very much, apparently. Big drag. So we're just going to end this really quick. We'll come up on the next cutscene, which we will watch this bit. It's an important cutscene. If we have to cut it later on, we have to cut it. But I can't skip this. It's the most crucial, one of the most crucial cutscenes in the game. No idea what I'm saying there. I think it's Latin. Yeah. We've been robbed. Grigori said that, that's his name. For everyone watching. Here we are. Dragon's Dogma.
Help me! He's still alive!
Here we go, and we're alive. Yeah, that's the dragon talking to us right now. And we can now understand him because he took our heart. So here is where we pick our location, and I will explain what we're going for so you understand why I do some of the things I do. You don't have to play like this. I'm not going to do full-blown min-maxing, I'm just sort of trying to make a build, but whatever you go for will be balanced and be good enough to take on most enemies anyway. But I am going to go for a magic archer because I really like that. But to do that, I'm going to start as a mage instead of an archer because I want my magic higher than my physical attack. Strider, very balanced vocation, but heavy on stamina. Up stamina quite a lot. Fighter, biggest strength gain for the first 10 levels. Mage, biggest magic gain. These are the 3 we can pick at the beginning. There are 9 in total. Three advanced, which is warrior, ranger, and sorcerer. So they're moving on from this. And then assassin, mystic knight, and magic archer. Magic archer isn't necessarily great in terms of the actual magic game and things. Big on defense. And yes, that's very good to have. But I'm going to go for mage for the first 10. And I'm going to play sorcerer up to about level 30, 40 maybe. And then magic archer because that's what I want to take on the final boss as. And I'm probably going to be around that level when it comes to that. So we start as a mage. And we will head out from this little room. The moment we go out there will be a cutscene. So I'm just going to check out this room, see if there's anything important. Methadate, that's what cures poison. I think that's, just a blank scroll, so we're not going to take that. It just clogs up the inventory. It can be useful for stuff later on, but not right now, it's not.
You say it's left a glowing scar?
Yes. The wound has closed, and it seems the worst has passed, but his heart lies silent.
If you would face me. You are sure of this?
Yes.
Ill magic, the work of some curse. The whole world's already gone mad for fear of this dragon. Won't no good come of this? I must go see to the others, Kina. Tell me if aught changes.
All right.
From the shadows. So she has just given us a lantern and some scrag of beast steak. I think. Oh no, scrag of beast. Sorry, not beast steak. That's a different one. Good for stamina. We have a rusted staff, a plebeian shirt, sets of fisherman's tatters, cloth grid. I do have. It's just gonna show us a bit of the town here. Forget that this bit happens. It's been not too long, but a little while since we played. If we come down here, we'll come back around. We're going to explore a lot more of the village later. This is our house. There's not really much in here, and we can't even sleep in here. How fun is that? We have to go and sleep at the inn next door for 50 gold, even though we've got our own bed. Don't quite understand that myself, but yeah. So here is the inn. I do have a lot of stuff in.
What can I do? As you will.
If I go into my stored items here and withdraw, I've got these for much later on. much later on. That's also for later on. I've got some of these. Now, I'm going to take this and I'm going to go and sell it. And it's going to kind of break me. Like, break the game. But I'm not putting any of this on yet. Although it's great armor. Because it's great armor, I don't want to wear it too early. This, however, I am taking this staff bearer's reed. Very, very good. We'll put that on, and it will boost a lot of things. We'll come back for all this armor when we're a sorcerer later on. And we'll claim all these military forward quests. So, before we leave the town, we are going to explore and do some quests that we have to offer. So this green means there's a quest to be accepted. Red means that there's information on a priority. Yellow means there's information on a non-priority quest, and blue means there's something to turn into that person to complete a quest.
I need more. The more you...
When it comes to those bubbles. So she wants some of these sunbrights, and she wants 1 moon glow. The easiest way to get the moon glow, which we will do literally right this second, because very quick. He here will give us some information on the flowers. But what we're going to do is we're going to rest till nightfall. And we will exit the inn and come down this road. Why am I going in there? That's not where I want to go. It's a completely different area. Come down this beach and we'll come along the shoreline. This is so that will get me some more discipline points. Oh, large fish, that's quite good. Discipline points scale negatively with experience. So the lower experience, the higher ratio of discipline points you get, basically. And they're used for skills and stuff. XP is, you know, you're leveling up stuff. I don't have to explain that to people, do I? Oh, chest. Like I said, I will be picking up chests in the real playthrough, just not in the prologue, because, like I say, it's pointless. Heart's juice, great curative. One of my favourites. Does health and stamina. Now we have to sleep again, because the other flowers can only be found in the day. This one can only be found at night. And the other flowers are not in this village, so we will be coming back to that a bit later, because there's some stuff to do in the village before that.
I do not. What can I do you for? You sing to be.
Oh, whoops. Jumped a bit too high. Grab that. Oh. There's some beefsteak, another good stamina curative, and a pumpkin. I can't remember what pumpkin does. Is it just a health one? Yeah, it recovers a bit of health. It's a combinable material, or it can be turned into something else. I don't know what. Not glue. I can't remember. Come up here. I'm going to go right up the top of this road to the church. Yeah, oh, this guy wants to tell us something.
Hey, a moment. I would not ask this of anyone but you, cousin. I have news for Merrin. Dark news. I fear I cannot bring myself to face him. His brother is dead.
Oh.
It happened on the shore a ways. We were fleeing the worm, and Cortez leapt before the beast's talons to shield us.
What a guy.
I saw it. Saw him hurtling through the air. Saw him fall back to the ground.
Okay.
I did nothing. Just watched the poor man die.
Oh.
I cannot face Merrin for the shame of it. He deserves to know what happened, but Please go and tell him.
Oh no. Poor man. Come in here, this church, and there is a priest here.
'Tis so. Might we speak a moment? My thanks. 'Tis a sensitive matter.
I would ask your discretion. In the wake of the dragon's coming, many of the villagers have come to offer prayers.
As you
As
do,
a novice
naturally.
and a newcomer, I welcome the chance to be of use, but my scriptures are missing.
Oh. Well, that's not very useful.
I have yet to commit the verses to memory. Without the text, I cannot offer up a proper prayer. The scriptures were secure in the chapel last I saw them. I do not wish to believe them stolen. If you come upon them, pray see them back to me. I would be ever in your debt.
So we're going to go look for his scriptures. And there's a boy out here.
It was me. I confess it. I took the father's book from the chapel.
Well, why would you do that?
I tried to go back and find the book, but I was in such a panic as I ran. I just wanted to look at it. Just curious is all.
Could have just asked, you know.
Forgive me. I cannot remember where I lost it. I thought to steal a glance and then return it, but the dragon came and I dropped it as I ran. Cor, what am I to say to him now?
Right. Well, I know what the scriptures are. If you don't speak to him, they will still arrive here. Anyway, she will give us information on the flowers.
Where do the curing flowers? Have you had a look by the shore? I
Yeah.
recall.
So she's telling us about the one we got earlier, the moon, that it grows at night. So this is a funny. Oh, great grab. So he's decided to jump on the roof. Great place to go exploring that, especially when a dragon comes, tries to kill us all. Hemp. I can't remember what that's for. Probably an upgrade material for stuff later on, but we'll get to it. Small nut. Looking for some cassadite. That's good. Can only be found in this town. Cannot be found anywhere else. So if that's an upgrade material you need, you have to come here. Can't get it anywhere else. Demon's Period. That will be nice later on. That boosts magic for 60 seconds, I think, and it stacks up to 4 times. So let's run back up here to the priest and give him back his scriptures. Let's see what this guy has to say now we've got him, shall we?
Where did you find it? I'm glad
Exactly
it's
where you
found,
left
but
it.
see it back to the father for me, please. Thank you.
Stop stealing people's books. You know,
I am, but now, just as I cannot think the scriptures.
we've heard most of that before when we
The
accepted the
scriptures!
crest.
You found them! Oh, Maker be praised! I cannot thank you enough. Truly, the people of Cassidus are a good-hearted bunch. Now I can once more offer proper prayer on behalf of the village. But I have dallied long enough. There is work for me to do.
We'll see you later. Thank you for the 2. Yay. Slowly but surely we'll make our way up. Come down here, there's a little shop. Another little shop.
We all knew the fate.
What's
You
so
look
safe?
well.
There's a little shop.
Oh, look down there, you got a little shop. I like a little shop.
This is some armour we could buy. So she sells what we're already wearing. I'm not going to buy any of this because there is much better stuff in not that long time. Oh, don't we buy 6 of them? Pretty cool cape, but we cannot afford it. Well,
You look well.
we can when we go and do. That's the whole reason I went and got that monocle. It sells for a lot of gold. Breaks the game quite early, but we're also not buying that much stuff until we're a sorcerer, because we don't need to.
You look taken.
It's not that hard in the early game, really. Can deal with what we've got. This is another shop.
It's I only
This will sell a lot more options. So she sells weapons. which is an ironclad staff. That we are going to pick up because it's just good to have. I'm going to buy all of this because it will be useful when we're a sorcerer as well. Still be good to have. Is there anything here? We have scholars' bangles. We will take them. We will take scholars' boots and some hemp hose. I'm not going to grab a cape because yeah, I'll get a scholar. Surely. So let's equip that. We didn't buy headgear. That. There we go. All geared up. We're going to keep that rusted weapon though for some things later on. Alright, so now we need to leave the village. Man is about to fall out of the sky. Would you believe it? Appear out of nowhere. Yep. So, this is our first pawn. However, this is not our pawn. That will make a lot more sense when we get to the other town, but we're not going there.
That man you are speaking with, he's of the Pawn Legion. They come from some unknown place, just appear without a warning. Not human, quite. They look the part, sure enough, but they lack the will, the spark what drives us. They have no capacity to feel nor act alone, so they live as sellswords. Myrmidons, they're called. There's an encampment west of the village where men gather to face the dragon. I'd wager a fair number of his kind will be there as well.
Okay.
Why don't you take him? Might be you learn aught of why he came to you in the first place.
Maybe we will.
Before leaving, visit the store to make sure you've ample supplies.
Just to warn you, they do not stop talking. And you will hear the same phrase over and over and over again throughout this series. You hear a lot
To the encampment.
Yeah,
This
I don't
path
like
should
this
see us
camera
there.
thing. No, because we're not going there yet. We are going. Yes, I know there's an autosave function. Going up here to this tree. Oh, let me just get these rabbits.
Careful! A goblin!
I think I've got a quest to kill them. So he's enchanted mask here with big fireball.
We have tried.
I could do that to myself if I had the right skill, but I can't change skill yet. There we go. Another quest completed. I'm just going to pick up these sunbrights. There's 3, we need 5. So we come
Careful! A goblin!
back here towards the other big tree.
Goblins hate fire!
He did a spell then. Oh, let's go save this guy. It's very important to do so. Yes. I've just fought a bunch of things, I know how to. What? And then get rid of him. There we go. And we speak to him, and he will give us a cape. We come to the other big tree. What we wanted to do. Back here.
Goblin!
Get rid of them. They'll give us some discipline points and a little tiny bit of Oh, that's cool. We cast it at the same time. There's 5. Now, we head back to Gransys. Oh, another goblin.
A goblin!
That's really annoying. He hit me halfway through my casting spell.
Ice and fire both!
Aye, aye, aye. That's just a lot closer than it should have been. Oh, I've not played this game in a while. I'm a little bit rusty when it comes to stuff like this. And I don't play mage very often. It's not one of my favourite vocations. I enjoy the magic ones. Just don't play mage and sorcerer very often. Sorcerer is much more interesting than mage, though. There's some very, very, very cool spells in sorcerer.
To the encampment.
There's some great
This
skills.
path should see us there.
Some of my favourite things in the game, but just yeah, no, mage can be slightly boring. Where am I going again? Oh, yeah, I'm going over here, back to this woman, to tell her that I have
I ask
the
you
sun,
this favor
right?
because I trust you. Oh, all that.
And then I just have to deliver the moon below as well.
Aye, that moon glow has grown rare in these parts of late. 'Tis a relief. Good. That's the
There
both
we
of
go.
them. In truth, I am surprised to see them got so quickly. I'll get to work directly. With luck, we'll have everyone back to Elf ere long. 'Tis your doing, cousin. I fear there's little I can offer you in thanks. Save this. Pray, take it. Now, to make some medicine.
Just gonna make some medicine. A little bit more, and then we will come to an end. I do not want to move on. I feel like we should keep the next town for the next episode. So, is there anything else to do in Gransys? I'm not sure. We might have a bit of a short episode. I'm looking for. Where's the ale? Oh, I think it's up here. In here, maybe? Yeah. Inner's ale. He's not here. We'll check the church. Yes, we could look. Oh, it's very true. We could go across most of the village on the rooftops. He's not here. Right. Well, we're on a mission now to find this man. Once we've done that, I think we are done for episode 1. Let's find Merrin, wherever he is. I think that's his name. I think that's what he said. Fisherman's house is not in here. Okay, in here maybe? This is Geraldo's grocery. Yeah. We know where buried is. He sometimes sits on this grass. That's not him. I know who that is. That's the thing. Yeah,
I know you.
We'll find. We'll see him a bit more later. Oh, here he is. There he is. He's walking along the shore.
What? Cortez is found? I see. Elvar has suffered in this as well. Cortez made his choice. He faced his end with valor and died a man.
Yes, he did.
Elvar bears no fault in that. He has no cause to blame himself.
You did kind of watch him die and do nothing, but good man.
My thanks, good Fisher. I am sorry this burden fell upon you. I shall go and put Elvar at ease.
Well, even though he says that, we have to now go in to tell Elvar that we told him. Not a clue why you're going to do that. It's a bit stupid.
It seems the dragon left many injured in its wake.
don't even know where Alvar is. I need to stop entering that house. There's nothing in there.
Can't go near the water for best you.
Alvar may be back up at the church again. It's a different house, it's not even the same house. I can't pass through them to the other side. What am I doing? Right. Let's go up here and see if he's back at the church. It's very easy if he is, we'll just tell him.
Try not to be too much of a bother.
There he is. Oh, Madara.
I felt Cortez did not trade his life for mine, so I could wallow in idle self-pity. I live the best I am able, for his sake.
There we
A
go.
lovely chapel served by a dedicated priest, from what they say.
Well, yeah, I think that's where we'll leave it today. So, thank you all for coming along and sitting and listening to me stupidly rant on and play this game for however long we've been here. Yeah, bye.